Hey everybody, welcome on in to Sports Live in the 215. Today we'll discuss the first round of the NHL Draft, where the Flyers were very fortunate to select, I almost said James Higgins, um, Porter Martone, and Jack Nesbitt in the first round of the NHL Draft. Obviously, the Flyers got two really quality players, and they look to project to be really good. Let's start with Porter Martone. This is um, this is really the third best player in the draft, next to Matthew Schaefer and Michael Mesa. Um, and the Flyers were able to get him at number 6 overall. Obviously, I wanted James Higgins, but the Flyers desperately needed size. They have a lot of forwards that are on kind of the smaller side, um, especially the forwards that are kind of in their top 6, and so um, they needed they needed a couple really big physical presence, and they got that. And so let's dive into it. Where with Mortone, um, one of the things I really like about his game is he's just a playmaker. He's just like he's just a really good playmaker. He tallied he tallied 61 assists, um, to go along with 37 goals in the OHL for the Brampton Steelheads. Um, I mean, he was just absolutely all over the ice, um, for Brampton. He's just a really really physical player. He reminds you a lot of a Brady or Matthew Tkachuk, and anybody who reminds you of the Tkachuk brothers is all right by me. Just a gritty, nasty um, hockey player who can score in kind of those dirty areas. Can also also get physical when he needs to. And I know this role is kind of more reserved for the fourth line guys, but the Flyers kind of got themselves an enforcer for Matvey Michkov. Some just a big guy to kind of protect him and not to let him get bullied. So that's obviously nice thing to have a guy to kind of watch your stars back, be his kind of bodyguard on the ice. Um, Dude, and Porter Martone is 6'3". I want to say 208. I'm not gonna mess with him. Oh my god. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of skill to go along with just the the more physical tendencies of his game. He just has silky smooth hands, um and he has he is a really good offensive game. I one of the things um one of the things he does need to work on is his skating. Um which is something that will get better with time. I mean, he's only 18 years old. Um so you can't really rush this guy. Um I think he's gonna be ready to play pretty early on in his career, and him mixing with Matty Mitch with Matvey Michkov and Trevor Zegras is gonna be pretty fun to watch. That's for sure. And like we just have we have a guy that can kind of do it all on the ice, and he's still kind of refining his game, and it's just gonna be fun to watch him grow and and help kind of fill out this core with Matt Vey and Trevor and Noah Cates and all these guys. Jack Nesbitt, of course. It's it's gonna be a it's gonna be fun to watch, and in a couple years, um, this team's gonna be a force, and they might even start to collect some more wins, even this year. Like coming coming into this season, I wouldn't be surprised with the additions they made. The Trevor Zegras trade, obviously, and Porter Martone. Like if they were able to compete for a playoff spot, um, but I mean, if they're not, is it the end of the world? No. I still have faith in Danny B and Jonesy. I mean, like I know they're getting they got bigger, but I think they I think they know what it takes to kind of win in the 21st century NHL. So yeah, I have complete and utter faith in Danny and Keith Jones to keep figuring it out, keep building this thing, and we'll see where it goes. Which honestly brings me to Jack Nesbitt. He scored. He put up 64 points in 65 games in the OHL. For I'm blanking on the name of his team. So if anybody who watches this video knows the name of his OHL team, that would greatly help me. Yeah, always correct me in the comments on stuff that I don't know. But this guy put up 64 points in 65 games in the OHL, and having two guys who performed in what's widely known as basically the third best hockey league in the world, and performed admirably against grown men, with them only being like 18 years old is absolutely incredible. Yeah, I mean Nesbitt, Nesbitt, he's just a power forward who can make plays, just an absolute dynamo on the ice. He's just he's such an incredible player to watch. I watched his tape right after they selected him, and his talent jumps off the page. Same with Martone, and yeah, I'm excited about it. Anybody who watches the podcast knows who I wanted in the draft, and regrettably, James Higgins went the pick after Porter Martone. So, oh my, god damn it! Yeah, isn't that just the Flyers' luck? Like the player that literally most of the fan base wants goes the literal pick after you select. But anyway, yeah, I mean Porter Martone, Jack Nesbitt. I whereas I said Martone is Martone is more ready to play right now. You're gonna have to wait 2 to 3 years for Nesbitt to be ready to contribute at the NHL level, um, which honestly I'm fine with. You I mean, I know you you package your two first round picks to move up 8 spots, get ahead of Pittsburgh, um, or send them to Pittsburgh to move up in the draft, and you select Jack Nesbitt. So you obviously you hope the pick works out, but time will tell with Jack. I looking at his tape, he just looks like an absolute steal of the drafts. Um, and so does Martone. He absolutely he absolutely looks like a fantastic player. Any Brampton Steelheads or fans of the Spitfires, I believe in the OHL, give me your thoughts on um, what the Flyers have in Mortone and Nesbitt. I'd love to get your feedback, and I know this fan base would love it as well. So yeah, has well, thank you guys for listening to this, and I really appreciate your patience with my lack of coverage over the past week or so. We were really getting ready for this vacation in Ocean City, Maryland. Um, yeah. As always, go Flyers.